Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of Andrewsfootball.com. This is a video from my Patreon. I started Patreon. I talk about all things gambling. I have a YouTube channel. Of course, it's Andrews Football, all one word. I got the awesome cowboy hat. And here's the thing. I'm an expert on football. Okay. And so what I do is I talk football on YouTube, but I talk gambling here on Patreon. And this is just content I put up because my ultimate goal is to do this for a living. So I don't need another job. And I can make money on a consistent basis, and I want to help you make money. So I'm asking for a small amount of money for high quality picks. And I've been documenting some of my picks before so you can see firsthand on how I pick things, and I'm not always right. All right, this week wasn't a great week for me, okay? I got my game of the week right. I've been red hot. I've been red hot on my game of the week, and I have yet to be wrong on that. I'm not saying that I'm going to go the whole year and never get a game of the week wrong, but so far I haven't. So for $5, and that's it. If you're putting money down, why not put $5 down and get a custom video explaining the ins and outs of the game I like? All right? My 3-game parlay, this second straight week, I've released this, and I went 2 out of 3. Last 2 weeks I've gone 2 out of 3. Now, this is where I had a bad week. My 5-game special, Detroit and New England, were both losses. New England, I thought, would fare a lot better than they did against Baltimore and Detroit. If you watched the game, they had the opportunity to put the game in overtime. In overtime, it's a coin flip. I thought a little too highly of Detroit. The Raiders, I've been telling people that I think this is a 500 team, and they're going to be 500. So I don't think it was necessarily a bad pick. It just didn't happen. So I was only 2 out of 5. The other 10 games I posted for you, I went 7-3. All right, and let's just break all these down here. Let's see here. Let's start with Chicago and Philly. I knew Philly was going to cover 4, but I thought the better bet was the over. I feel really bad about that. That was my one loss on my 3-game parlay. I kind of thought Chicago would get things back together, but they didn't do so. 41.5, it scores 22-16. So, I mean, it was close, but I feel kind of stupid about that. I probably should have saw that it wasn't going to be a high-scoring game. Even though these two guys know each other, these are both offensive minds. The defense is Philly's defense getting better, so I feel kind of bad about that. But I did nail Philly covering 4 points on the game, which wasn't part of my 3-game parlay, but I did call that. I had Arizona covering 10 points at home. That's an old thing. If you get a home dog, especially a big one, go ahead and take that. I had Houston covering 1.5 in a blowout. I really didn't think it would be a blowout, but bottom line, I nailed it. I missed on Washington covering 10.5. I thought they would score a little bit. Buffalo's offense, it's kind of struggled. So 10.5 I thought was a good number. I thought it would be within the single digits. I lost that one. Tennessee has bitten me in the butt several times. I've clearly overestimated this team. I had them covering 3.5. Miami, if you watch my live stream, I actually predicted Miami was going to win this week, so they covered 3.5. Seattle, and they needed overtime, but they did cover 4.5. Denver was a 4.5 point dog. And by the way, Miami, I'm sorry, was a 3.5 point dog at home. Denver was a 4.5 point dog. They ended up winning the game, so obviously they covered. And the Chargers won at home. They were a 4-point dog. My other loss was the Giants. Again, a home dog. That's a good recipe. They didn't cover 6.5. So bottom line, just kind of recap. My game of the week was a win. My 3-game parlay, I hit 2 out of 3. My 5-game special, I didn't do so well. I only got 2 out of 5. I missed both Detroit and New England. But the other 10 games I picked and provided, I went 7-3. So I went ahead and provided 15 picks, and I got 9 right. That's 60%. Can you find somebody else who can pick 60% against the spread? Okay. But bottom line, this is just a small Patreon that I'm trying to grow up. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. So, hey, look, man, check out my YouTube channel. I got the link in the description. I do live streams Tuesday and Friday. So, like I say in my live stream, don't just watch, join the show, ask questions, and man, or let's just have a debate, man. I mean, I talk all things football. I love football. I don't follow baseball. I don't follow basketball. I know the World Series was played. I don't even know who won because I don't care. All I do is follow football 365. And that's why you should follow my YouTube channel. And of course, you can always email me directly. Ask Andrewsfootball at yahoo.com if you got any questions or concerns. Again, my game of the week. I do every week. I'll send you a custom video. I'll send it to you via email. $5, and I haven't got one wrong yet. 3-game parlay special. It's only $10. Last 2 weeks, I've picked 2 out of 3. And then my 5-game special is $15, even though last week I was only 2 out of 5. The week before, I was 4 out of 5. So I'm still picking 60%. And then just for fun this week, I released 10 other games. You can see how I did. I picked 7 and 3 out of the other 10 games. So I know how to consistently pick winners, and I'm here to share my knowledge with you. So, hey, listen, man, I'll see you guys again next week. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. And of course, on my live stream, hey, man, don't just watch, join the show. So, hey, I'll see you guys next week, or I'll see you later tonight on my live stream.